there, this is Mary Humphrey Coaching. If you're new here, welcome to my channel, and welcome back if you're not. Have you ever heard the adage that the small things in life matter? Well, they really do, especially when recovering from emotional abuse. Before we get started, I'd like to let people know that I am a life coach. This video is for educational purposes only. I help people renew their mindset, and I help people heal their heart. I do not offer therapy. I do not counsel. I am a life coach. I listen and I ask questions that help move forward in life with your goals and your dreams, and you get where you want and need to go. Do the small things in life really matter when it comes to healing? Yes. And a lot of it is about self-care. But you might say that you want to heal right now. You don't want to take it slow, but you need to for it to sink in. You may be tired of this situation or feeling like things are not moving fast enough. I get that. Just how long does it take? Honestly, I don't think we're ever completely finished with healing. I think even 20 years later, we can have something that triggers us. And so now sometimes we have to go back to out of step 20, go back to step 5, whatever that looks like to you. And today, it's about this self-care. It's about taking these small steps. It's about becoming grounded in the moment through the small steps. And you may not think that sounds real positive. It's just sort of like, I want this fixed right now, but we're being factual. It may not be what you want to hear today. So think about this. If you were to renew your mindset overnight, or you were healing your heart overnight, or immediately healing your heart, or immediately coming up with that perfect strategy, it might be lacking emotions, and it might be lacking some feelings. And that would put you more in the category with the narcissist than it would yourself. So we don't want that. That isn't the case for most of us, though. So the small things become big things when you allow yourself to focus on them. You can focus on, for a small thing, and this is a big thing, focus on your core values. Start a journal, a notebook, or a blog. It doesn't have to be something that someone else sees. It could be a private blog. Write your feelings down, and this becomes therapeutic for you. I really believe in writing things down. And even if you don't want to write, you can talk to yourself through a recording. And so journaling just really does help. And if you are a Christian, consider prayer journaling. Focus on a scripture, focus on your prayer, and just dump everything out on paper. Sometimes it's really hard to pray. Some of us really have trouble with prayer. And if you have problems with prayer, write it out. But anyhow, a journal. Talk to yourself through a journal. It is therapeutic. Or pray through a journal. Medicate through a journal. When you go back and you read the problems that you had even a week ago, you may even resolve a problem that's going unresolved. It just works that way. It works so very well. Know what brings joy in your life. What small things bring joy in your life? These may be things that, for the narcissist, you brushed under the rug for many years, or many months, or many weeks. What brings joy in your life? The small things that really make a difference in the now. And I just mentioned the core values. There's a video out there I posted about how to find your core values. Go out there and find that one if you need some help with that. What small thing would bring joy to your life today? And let it be something that you can do for yourself, and not so much that someone else does for you. When you discover that you have the freedom to bring the small things into your life, it can bring reality back into who you are. It will bring a sense of feeling complete back into your life. Give yourself permission to enjoy the small things. Mental Health America, in their article, Taking Care of Yourself, mentions people in recovery find that their physical, spiritual, and emotional health are all connected. And as a life coach, I can say this. Those three things are connected. your physical, your spiritual, and your emotional health. You don't have to go into deep therapy to realize this. They're all connected, and each supports the other. So if you journal, you're connecting your spiritual and your mental health. If you go and you do some little something that moves your body, it could be just a walk around the block, you're connecting your physical and your spiritual and your mental health. It just goes a long ways here. Taking care of yourself definitely improves the aspect that you will continue to feel well. I'm going to share with you some small things that you can imbibe in, and then I'm going to share with you some things that I did when I was going through an acute healing process. I never obtained therapy. I just learned to forgive, and I learned to take care of me again. I had to take a break. There was no going out dating. There was no going out and finding love. There was no going out and recreating the will. It was take care of me in the smallest of ways. But here's some suggestions, and we've already talked about the journal. Work through your strengths. What are your core strengths in life? Again, what are your core values? What gives you joy? What do you want to live by? Focus on those. Show you love someone. If there's someone that you've stepped out of touch with, text them today. Do something kind for someone. Be the kind person that you want everyone to be to you. Doesn't mean you have to be sickeningly sweet, but be kind. Show someone some love. Go off the grid. Put your phone away. Put the social media away. Take a vacation from electronics. Give yourself that break. You're worth it. Has something been bothering you? Let it out on paper. Spell it all out. Speak to yourself through that, and pray it out as well if you do. Now, I'll talk about this in a minute, but be a tourist in your own town. Just get out. Don't keep yourself behind closed doors. Get out. Be a tourist. Be curious. Hear the birds. Smell the smells. Listen to the sounds. And just pretend that you haven't been there forever. Just get out and be your own little tourist. Get 5 minutes away and do this. Practice forgiveness. This does not take deep therapy for most of us. We didn't need to learn what forgiveness is. It doesn't say that abuse is okay. Abuse is never okay. But to practice forgiveness, you're helping your own heart. You're helping your own soul. You're letting go of, I'm angry or I'm bitter. And you cannot practice self-care as well as you can if you don't forgive. So, take 30 minutes to go for a walk in nature. Nature is a great healing aspect in life. It's just really a blessing. And just find a way to get out into nature. 30 minutes in a week. And get some sunshine. I know, sunshine can be damaging, but give yourself 5 minutes, give yourself a break, and go absorb the warmth. Close your eyes and say, oh my goodness, this is so healing, this is so therapeutic. And let yourself absorb that form of nature, or whatever you want to call it, the sunshine. It is extremely healing to the soul. So what did I do? I did the little things that I could do that I had brushed under the rug for so very long. I went to the library, I went to the library, I'm going to read. I went to the thrift store, and I went to parks, and I walked. I didn't have much money. I was really broke. But what little money I had, I created a cash system. It's the envelope system, and I see this all over the place now, that I did it without knowing I could do it. No one told me to do it. I budgeted a particular amount of money for groceries, for example, and if I saved on groceries, the extra money went into my savings account, or went into what I call my funny money envelope. My funny money envelope, I would go to the thrift store. Or I would go buy myself a lunch. And, I was broke. I didn't have anything. And to have $5 put into my savings account was big for me. And for me, as a Christian, I would get my Bible out again. Just the little things. I would read a book that maybe I was made fun of before for reading, and I'd imbibe in that book. That was free. Went to the library. I'd go out to view the Christmas lights, and I allowed myself to enjoy them once again. I took the supplement that I was told that I wasn't allowed to take because I knew that it was helping me. When you're under a lot of stress, if you feel like something is helping you, and you know it's something that's healthy to begin with, do that little thing for yourself. Taking care of yourself does not have to be something monetary. It doesn't have to be something materialistic. Whatever you weren't allowed to enjoy before, whatever you swept under the rug, let that small thing come back out and let that small thing heal your heart, heal your soul. It doesn't take deep therapy to do that. It just takes a little effort on your part. Just be patient with yourself and your situation today. Your situation today is not your tomorrow. But what little things you do for yourself today will make a difference in your tomorrow, as hokey as that sounds. But what you do today is an investment in your tomorrow. I want you to remember that. Feel the difference through these little things. They just need to be consistent things, meaning that you don't do something today and then another 2 or 3 months later you do something else. No, it's an awareness of how you're taking care of yourself today, the small steps that you're taking today, and that you're consistently taking them. So I have one final question. What small things have you done for yourself today? And what small things, question number 2, and what small things are you going to do for yourself today? To help a newbie out, please hit like if you've enjoyed this content. Please subscribe if you haven't, and please share if you know someone that might benefit from this content. God bless and have a wonderful day. Take care.